YouTube family, welcome back to our channel. Today we are visiting the Cotton Museum located in Bishopville, South Carolina, taking you guys with us on a tour. So come with us while we explore things from the past. This is inside. So they have a bale of cotton here.
Their mascot.
This is a seating area.
That's the mascot.
Look at the bale of cotton. Look at that.
That's the cotton.
Isn't that a lot? And to the right, there's a company store. So there's a little gift shop over here. We have this nice gentleman here who's going to kind of give us a little bit of a tour on some history in the Cotton Museum.
All right.
Okay.
Through the double doors and to the right.
Okay.
If you have any questions, give me a holler.
Okay.
If I don't know the answer, I'll make it up. But I've never had to make it up in 25 years.
That's right. Thank you very much.
And when you're finished, there's a military museum right next door.
Okay.
That a lot of folks of every color have served in.
Absolutely. I love it. And then here's some pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
Here's some pictures. There's some more cotton. Look, Trey. Look, down there. See? All right. The history of cotton. This is the phases of the cotton flower. And down here we have some little baskets, some cotton back here. You can kind of feel the, my son is like, no mommy, don't touch it. And so there's 2 bushels of cotton here. And over here, this looks like the actual cotton flower where the cotton blooms. Now we're not supposed to touch it, so you guys don't tell on me, but I do want to touch it while it's on the flower. When you feel the cotton, you can kind of feel,
It feels soft.
it's very soft, but can you kind of feel like little seeds or something in it when you touch it?
I feel like the little seeds. It's like little
You feel
pebbles.
something in there? Okay. All right, so we're gonna walk back around. And then this is the little, this looks like the cloth that they put the cotton in.
And this is how much cotton they have every single.
And over here, this is a, it's called a pecanol.
Pecanol President Loom.
Okay, thank you for that, Trey.
Here is a ring spinning frame.
What is it called, Trey?
The ring spinning frame.
Okay.
I think this is where
So this is sort of like when they're spooling the cotton.
This is
So they're spooling
so
it.
this is the factory.
Yeah, this is the factory. Absolutely.
The cotton was made. So they kind of
So the ring spinning frame changes the loose cotton fiber called roving into a strong twisted yarn of thread. After the bobbing is removed from the spinning frame, it is ready to be used in an actual weaving of a fabric. Wow. My little guy is exploring. This is pretty cool, right? So Over
They
here,
turn the cotton into like little strings now.
there is some pictures on the wall. Factory processing. And it just, the pictures kind of let you see. This is number 1, opening machines. So that's the machines. Number 2, this is the looper machines. And number 3 is the card room. So I'm just showing all of these photos. Wow, look at that. And they even had women who were working as well. Some more machinery here. This is the actual machinery that they used. And then we're gonna have, this is the crop duster. And Trey said that's a little worker here. He's dressed and ready to work.
This is how much cotton they have every single.
Some pictures here. And these are actual pictures. Let me zoom in on the photos. Cultivation of cotton. The life of a cotton plant begins with the preparation of the soil. And this is a South Carolina cotton field. This view is of a South Carolina cotton field taken about 1870. 1870. And what we're looking at here is postcards, cotton picking. The early days of cotton in the South required a tremendous amount of labor for harvesting or picking. And this is what the cotton bales look like. They had the numbers on them from the late 1930s into the early 1960s. All right, so Mr. Trey wants to give us a little synopsis. Go ahead.
So this right here is how much cotton they make every single day. This is cotton, all the cotton one day. And when we go over here, this is the little bale. This is how much cotton is actually stacked. This has to be like, I think this has to be like 50 pounds per cotton bag. And right here, this is all the excess cotton right here. That's
Okay.
the exposure, and that's all the cotton that they
This,
picked.
absolutely.
Cotton field.
This is more like the modern era. Now, they don't like you to touch. I probably shouldn't be touching, so please don't mimic me. There is a little rope here where it keeps us from touching it, but this is an actual farming tool
They used that in the 1800s.
in the 1800s. That's the little seat up
So
top.
that way they can pick all the cotton, so we don't have to pick it. And there's
Isn't
like
that
little
awesome?
seeds in them.
So this is more cotton.
Oh,
And a mural
wow.
on this wall back
We're
here.
under a plane.
I know, we're gonna definitely get to it so that our subscribers can
Do you
see.
want us to be under the plane for the intro?
So we're going to walk around, walking back around this area. What I didn't show you, you can see a little, is that a donkey? A mock donkey that's wagging its tail. This is a cotton scale. another bale of cotton here. That's pretty cool. Now, is his mouth opening? Is he doing something other than wagging its tail? I hear something else. All right, so those are some more baskets up here. And what's this again, Trey?
This is a saddle.
A saddle? Okay.
This is what they used to ride all the donkeys, the horses, and all of that back in the days.
Okay. Blacksmithing.
This is the smithing shop. This is the smithing shop.
All right, so this is a little room here. These are brooms on the wall. Looks like the original broom, and then one that's a little more modern on the wall here. All right, so this is the ginning section. This is the cotton gin. So a gin separates cotton lint from the seeds. This is a picture on the back wall here of the ginning. Plantation spinner. So this is actual equipment from actually processing the cotton, which is why they don't want you to touch it. And this is the Whitney gin. This is called the Whitney gin. If you look down here, you can kind of see the cotton there. And this was patented in 1794. And this is some more pictures on the wall. The impact of invention of the cotton gin. Here's some more tools. Implements. This is some of the tools. So they have a hoe, the cotton chopping hoe, and the row measure, the land measure. This is actually a really nice place. It's very educational for your children, and it's practically right in our backyard, an hour away. We visited because in honoring Black History Month, I wanted to incorporate a video where I can kind of take you back to the past to show what the cotton gin looks like when they were going through the bales of cotton. There's a whole lot to see. As you see my son, he is very excited about being here. He's exploring. Now remember, I would not say touch it. We're not supposed to touch it. And so
This is the cotton
Mhm.
over there. Two cotton.
Yeah.
We can touch those.
okay, so he said that we can touch some of it, but not all of it. They do have the rope here
They
because
do
this
have
is
some signs that we can-
actual
that
equipment
says that we can
from, and it's patent, as you saw, from the 1700s and 1800s. This is a scale as well. Fairbanks scale. The shipping weighing. some more bales of cotton behind us. And like I said, when you touch it, you can actually, this is called a classing wastebasket. But when you touch it, you can actually feel the little pricklies in it. You can actually feel the pricklies in it. And this is a table full of it here. And this is moving cotton. And there's a mini bale of cotton. I guess this is how it was packaged to move it. It was probably easier to move it because they didn't have all the equipment that we have today. But yeah. Cotton grading. So they grade the cotton. I guess if it's like the silk cotton or if it's a little rough, they can grade the cotton. I didn't realize that there is different grades for the cotton. So here is, they have the middle fair, which is the best, strict good, good middling, strict middling, and midding, strict low middling, and strict good ordinary. And then there's good ordinary. So there's actually different grades of the cotton. This is the tenant era. So the tenant era, the consequences of defeat in the war between the states were devastating for people in the cotton region. So the hardships were by no means confined to the white population. The African Americans were now freed men, but the summer of 1865 did not produce the jobs, money, and land that they had expected. So there were different eras in the cotton. It wasn't just picking the cotton in the fields. They actually had a process, as we talked about earlier, and the reorganization of labor and land tenure. That's some of the pictures on the wall. This down here is, this is oak tools chest. There's some tools in here. Now around the corner, this is considered a tenant house. This is actually what it looked like. These are some of the antiques that was from the past. So they're real chairs from that time, as you see. On the wall back there, it looks like a washboard by the door to do their wash their clothing. And right here, it looks maybe like a radio or a record player or something. Maybe not a record player, but I see the little thing there. And the oil lamps. That's their little stove here. And this replica of the interior of a tenant house, it was probably between the late 1800s to the early 1900s. And this is kind of what it looked like. Pretty neat, huh? I am really impressed with how everything is laid out here in the museum, like the living quarters behind me. It's a replica of it, not exact, but it kind of gives you an idea of what it looked like. It's a really small space, but they organized it very well. Coker seed. So Coker's pedigreed seed company's mission. This is Mr. David R. Coker. And this was observed in 1929, it said. This is actually one of the houses here in the area. This home right here, it's still here in the area. So the bags were 50-pound bags. The bags were about 50 pounds of cotton seeds. That's a picture of the actual cotton field. Now, we did pass some of the fields while we were on our way, and they look exactly like that. So this is an actual picture to mimic what the field looks like. How do you feel so far, Trey? Is this interesting to you?
I feel
The history?
so good.
You feel good? You do?
Like,
Is it educational?
very educational. And you know how there's two sides.
Oh, there's two sides to the pamphlet. Yeah, he's very fascinated with the pamphlet. This is the eradication wall. So it's showing what there were pests called the boll weevil. The boll weevil. I may be pronouncing it incorrectly, but this is kind of what the bugs look like. They come in and they destroy the crops. And this is a cotton duster, which is, it was used to kind of get rid of the bugs. Another piece of equipment here. Now if we go around the corner here, the boll weevil, this is similar to what the bugs look like, and they destroy the crops, the cotton crops. They actually let you see what the insects looks like. So these are called cotton insects. Kind of got the rope here, but that's what the bugs look like. Ew.
That is
So yeah, we explored a whole lot here. What was your favorite thing that you liked? Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing that I liked is that I liked how they had the little shovel, the hole,
Uh-huh.
and they had to dig all the bad crops out of there
Okay.
and all of that type of stuff.
I liked the replica of the living quarters. I really, really liked that part of it because it kind of gave you an idea of what it looked like when the slaves would, where they had to live. So I like that part. Again, it's a replica, just shows you an idea, but the furniture in there was from that time and it's considered antique. Take you guys in the company store real quick so you can see how it looks in the inside. This is a very unique store. You can get all of your goods from the Cotton Museum. These are little toys, like little things that the kids can take for souvenirs. Isn't this awesome? You can get pins.
You can get pins, 3 for $10.
And the pins look like this.
You can get 3 for $10.
It's a cotton pin. Isn't that cute?
They're like the little attractors. They have a spinning top.
The store is very unique. Very, very, very unique. There's some shirts, some caps. They have mugs. This is on the wall. Well, guys, that is the end of our vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not already, please comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share it with a friend. And until next time, guys, ciao.